And we live, huh? And further, we want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh, by
Yahweh,
Shua,
Ba'ashem, Kabadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the Akim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth. All right, man, we're gonna get into this, man. It's as brothers know, man, that America's gonna be destroyed by nuclear missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? The weapons of the Lord's indignation. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that America, the people are so dumbed down to the simple fact that, hey, man, that the Lord is going to come back and save everyone, and that, that nobody's going to receive the plagues which the Lord shall release upon the planet Earth, But through the scriptures, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shai, what we're going to do is that we're going to show and prove that, hey, the Lord is going to destroy the earth by missiles. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So, what are you brothers? Let me get Isaiah 13 and 19.
Hey, it's lagging real bad. It's buffering. I can't even see you. All right, now there it go. It's back on now.
Hold up, give me a sec.
No, it's working now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, let me see if I can get it straight. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
We good.
It's because I'm going. Yeah, I know, but it's like because I gotta do it. I use my hotspot on my phone to connect to my laptop because the internet over here trash.
Okay, what scripture you need, brother?
Yeah, my brother's got that Isaiah.
Khan, you ready for it, brother? Did you hear me?
Look like his phone. It look like his screen is stuck. Bring out the
It's not
scripture.
stuck. It's not stuck. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19.
It's like you can't hear.
And it reads, it says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. You hear me? You can hear me on Taz's out.
That brother's screen, his screen stuck. Come on, bring out the scripture.
And this is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Come on, so he over here in America, all this glory, all this splendor, all right, it's going to come to naught. It's going to come to smoke and ashes. Sodom and Gomorrah, those 5 cities of Sodom and Gomorrah are nothing but heaps of desert, salt, and ashes, man. That's what's going to happen over here to these people, beloved America, man. Bring it out, bro.
And it reads, it says, 20, verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Okay, so America will be a place for creeping things. These missiles is going to tear America up, man. Hey, look, this is really messing up. This is messing up bad. Hey, yeah, we finally hear you. Hey, look on your phone and see.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a
but
bad.
Yeah, like the brother.
We got a bad internet connection. You zoned out for like 3 minutes, bro.
I know. It's because I had to switch it back over to my Wi-Fi. because on my phone it be tripping.
Yeah, you gotta tighten up with that, because we live, brother. You gotta tighten up with that. You should have did a trial run before we started, brother.
You ready for that? So you ready for that, Isaiah?
Well, yeah, I heard the brother break it down already, which is right.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Because what? America's gonna be destroyed, man. America's gonna be destroyed by nuclear missiles, man. It ain't gonna be no habitation to be dwelt by here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what? This is the righteous. In order to purify something, what you got to do? Got to use heat, man. You know what I'm saying? And Americans believe that each country got these nuclear missiles to just look at. You know what I'm saying? They got these missiles thinking that, hey, look, we gonna this is gonna be on display one day, and we're gonna sit right here and just flaunt our guns. Nah, man, those missiles were created to be used. You know what I'm saying? You know? Let me get Genesis chapter 19, verse 24.
Yeah, I'm going in there.
You just gonna say something?
That's 19 verse what?
24. Genesis chapter 19, verse 24.
Genesis chapter 19, verse 24. Then Yahweh rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord, from Yahweh.
Hey, the Lord gonna rain upon America. So like, y'all. Hey, look. Hey, the Lord is gonna rain upon America, man, with fire, man. Just as if though it was Sodom and Gomorrah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like we just read. You know what I'm saying? Because what, man? America is spiritually known as what? Sodom and Gomorrah again. Why? Because over here, man, they made it legal. You know, it's just like Sodom and Gomorrah made it legal for man to marry man, and woman to lie with woman, man. But that's a filthy act to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, bro. So the Lord gonna overthrow America just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Keep reading, man.
And fire from Yahweh out of heaven. And he overthrew these cities.
And so what? Look, and so what, bro? Did you say fire out of heaven, man? Those missiles are gonna come through banging from one end of the country to the other. That's why they call ICBM missiles. You know what I'm saying? Intercontinental ballistic missiles, because they can travel from one continent to the other. You know, Scripture says it's gonna be 200 million missiles. You know. One of you brothers grabbed it in Revelations, 200 million, or 200,000. You grabbing it, brother?
Give me good.
That's Revelation 9:16.
Revelation 9. $16.
It says Revelation chapter 9 and verse 16.
Start at verse 15.
I'm gonna start at 15. It's Revelation chapter 9, verse 15. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
Okay, two thirds of our nation gonna be destroyed by these missiles, man. Right
Not
along with America.
two
Okay,
thirds,
keep going.
not just 2/3 of our nation. 2/3 of humanity is going to be destroyed by these nuclear missiles. All right,
Yeah,
2/3.
right along with America.
These missiles going to go up throughout the planet. All right, bring it on. All right.
Con, to verse
Sure.
16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the
200,000. And when you go into that, hey, that's 200 million. That's 200 million missiles that's gonna hit the planet Earth.
Hey, that's not
That's
going
all
to
I
be a
wanted with
literal.
that. That's all I wanted with that.
That's not going to be a literal 200 million missiles. It's just that you might have one warhead that's on the tip of the missile,
I know. Yeah.
and when it's spread, it might have 100 different fragments that bust off of it and give different explosions when you see how the missiles work. You know,
like a buckshot.
Yeah. Because if you check out a missile, I know what you're saying. Like I know what that is. When you check out a missile, it's like the head of the missile is where it's all at. You know what I'm saying? And whenever it busts out everything that's in it, about 100 missiles. You know what I'm talking about? I get what you're saying. I know what it is.
yeah, one warhead
Because
might have
everything else on the missile.
one warhead might have a different 100 missiles that pop out of it and get the exploding shit. You see what I'm saying?
Done. Yeah, done.
You got it out.
Want me to go back in that Isaiah?
And that's just the Lord. No. I'm explaining. You can jump to Revelation chapter 11 verse 8. But yeah, that's the Lord though, man. The Lord, hey, look, the Lord letting you know, man, that hey, bro, hey, look, ain't no stone gonna be left unturned, man. You know, because the Lord gonna destroy everything in this joint. You know what I'm saying? The Lord not gonna destroy the earth. He's gonna destroy America. You know what I'm saying? And people get that mixed up because I believe it's Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna get it. In Ecclesiastes is it says that the earth abideth forever. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 4. Our generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. So the Lord is not going to destroy the earth. The Lord is going to destroy America. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, the people that don't understand that, hey man, the Lord got everything going the way it's going, man, because these countries were Russia warring against America, getting into it with all these different countries, man. The Lord is going to release His plagues upon this earth, man, and that major plague is, man, the missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Go ahead,
Con, this is the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
See, and it's talking about America, man. You know what I'm saying? When the scriptures speak of Babylon, it's speaking of America. And it's saying they're dead bodies, okay? They're dead bodies, what? Without life. Why? You know what I'm saying? Hey, the dead bodies shall lie in the streets of Sodom and Egypt. This place is spiritually known as Egypt and spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah. You know? So so we just read that how the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, and what you think the Lord gonna do? The Lord, the history repeats itself, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord's going to destroy America the same way he did Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know what I'm saying? But this time he's going to destroy with missiles. You know what I mean? And so that foolery that's in the planet Earth, that Yahweh by Shimmy Al Shai is going to save everybody and destroy the earth. That's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And if you check out that movie Armageddon, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, that's a good depiction on how shit went. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord was hitting America with them. I mean, brothers know, but the Lord they was sending like these asteroids to hit the earth. You know what I mean? And there was a scene in that movie that the asteroids was just coming, like a whole bunch of them at one time, simultaneously hitting the earth. That's how it's gonna be with the missiles, man. You know, and if you're not seeking the Lord, according to the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 15, if you're not seeking the Lord, man, that you are going to be put to death, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to receive that plague. You know? When you brothers let me get Amos 9 and 8.
I got a precept for you when I can bring out right quick for you, brother. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 9. It says, "Behold, the day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Hey, look, the day of the Lord is what? The day of the Lord is not dark. I mean, the day of the Lord is not light. It's darkness, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and he coming to destroy, man. Hey, what? You know what I mean? The Lord, you think not the Lord come to destroy, bro? Just paraphrasing the scripture. He said, hey, what you think, man? You can go through life, your whole life, being wicked as fuck, doing this, that, and the third, but within the coming of our Lord, you're supposed to be saved. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's supposed to have mercy upon you while you had liberty, bro. Yeah, no, man. The Lord is a just power. Go ahead, Doc. You just want to say something?
Yeah, I said, and that scripture, that precept alone debunks that Christianity massacre when they say that when the Lord returns, He's gonna have open arms, you know. And that's why I said, paraphrasing that scripture, said, "Woe to those who desire the day of the Lord." All right, you got it, brother.
Yeah, that's Amos chapter 5. When do you brothers get that?
That's why the 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, around 11 verse say he would send them a strong delusion where they will believe a lie. All right, our people, these in modern day Christianity, saying, "Oh, when sweet Jesus come back, I can't wait to sweet Jesus come back." But when he come back, man, he's gonna annihilate you, man. He's not gonna. When you the simple fact you call him Jesus is gonna be a reason for him to put you to death. Jesus is an abomination. So that's why they believe in lies, man. That's why the scriptures say, "Woe to them that desire the day of the Lord." What is it for you? Smoke, ashes.
Hey, what do you brothers get?
Your skin melting while you're still standing on your feet, man. Y'all need to get that too. Laser beams.
I got that. I got that.
13th chapter, talking about laser beams. Him smiting you with laser beams. And you talking about some Jesus. I can't wait till Jesus come back, man. All right, we're gonna see what Jesus is gonna get you. You got it.
That's Amos chapter 5, verse 18, huh?
You wanted I thought you wanted Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Amos chapter 5, verse 8.
Yeah. Expound on what the brother said. You get Amos chapter 5, verse 18.
Amos chapter 5, verse 18. All right. Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahweh. To what end is it for you?
Okay,
All right,
Con.
I got it. You got people around here, man. Just all day they talking about sweet Jesus. I can't wait till he come back to the kingdom of heaven is ushered in. And what we at right now? We in a little brick park. There ain't number crawfish heads around here. The people that eat those crawfish heads are predominantly the tribe of Judah. They call themselves Christians, man. All right. They eat quadruple abominations. All right. They boiling pig meat and crawfish together, man. All right. But talking about they want the day of the Lord to come. Bring it out. What is it for you? Bring it out.
The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light.
It's darkness and not light. All that smoke from them missiles is gonna blot out the sun, man. Those chariots are gonna cover the skies and they're gonna be so great they're gonna blot out the sun. All right. That day is only gonna be good for a small remnant of the planet. We talking about 144,000 men and a few million people that's in that 1/3, man. Aside from that, it's a day of dark and gloominess for the inhabitants of the earth, man. The missiles not gonna miss you, man. If you're an Israelite, the missiles ain't gonna miss you. Over here in America, you got it, brother.
You got to put some what the brother just said. This is Isaiah 13 and verse 10. It says, "For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine." That's just what the big brother said, you know, in that great and dreadful day of the Lord. That's what's gonna happen. These missiles, we know, it's gonna have a big mushroom cloud that's gonna block out the sun. All right. It's gonna be a day of darkness and gloominess.
Okay.
His fierce anger and his wrath on the sinners. All right, you got it, brother.
And look, and you know what? And you know, people they'll sit up there and they'll have their barbecues and their cookouts with crawfish, eating all types of swine flesh and abominable foods. The Lord to bless their food, bro. You know, and do all these damnable things. And think that hey, there's no consequence for that, man. Okay, but although judgment is not, because the Lord is saving a bunch of people for these missiles, man. You know, and the Lord must see how His weapons of indignation, you know what I'm saying, plays out. You know, because the Lord mustered the battle, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord loves controversy, bro. You know? Okay. Hey, brother, which one of y'all was holding that Amos 9 and 8?
I got it, Doc.
Go ahead.
Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the place of the earth.
Okay, so what's that sinful kingdom, man? Okay, America, man. Hey, bro, around these other countries, man, they not going for that homo shit, man. They're not going for that, man. All right, in America, man, it's cool to mark your body up and get all these enormous amount of tattoos. It's cool to, you know what I'm saying? You eat your pork and it's cool to lay with homos, man, and it's cool to like bestiality, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that the Lord hates, it's okay here in America, man. And what the Lord said He's gonna do, man, He's going to destroy it off the face of the earth. You know, the Lord is going to destroy the America off the face of the earth, man, because it's the most sinful kingdom, bro. Okay, like what? You know what I mean? How can you I remember you'll go in the courtroom and you'll put your hand on the Bible and swear to the Bible And that's what you're supposed to do. You swear to the Bible as an oath, but at the same time, you got the person that's so-called being a judge, he's a flaming faggot. But they're making you swear on the Bible to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And man, that's why this place is called Babylon, man, which means confusion, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, and the Lord is going to destroy this place off the face of the earth, man. Thus said the Lord, man. What do you brothers do? Revelation chapter 17.
Start at the top.
Nah, it was well, I mean, you can start at verse 2,
All right. Revelation chapter 17, verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Because look, bro, America's ways have affected these other countries, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a woman who's been an Arabian woman who would come here and she be wearing dress modest all her fucking life, and then she come to America and she in fucking jeans. You know what I'm saying? Hollering about she a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, man. You know what I'm saying? America has spread its cancer all over the earth, man. You know, and the kings of the earth has committed. Hey, look, what did it say? Committed fornication with her, bro. Go ahead,
So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of the names of blasphemy.
Come on.
Having 7 heads and 10 thorns and 10 horns.
All right, 7 heads and 10 horns. Hey, represents what? You know what I'm saying? Hey, these captivities and the 10 horns. What that is? These European countries, man. You know, all right. And what America has affected all these different countries around here. You know, with his fornication,
read that again.
All right.
Yeah, read it again.
You can't hear me out?
No, I wanted him to read that again. Come on, Doc.
So he carried me away. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast.
All right, that woman sitting on that red dragon is America. All right, the scarlet colored beast. Keep reading.
Full of
that woman. America is a whore. All right, she's a whore, a nasty bitch. All right, bring it out.
Full of names of blasphemy.
All right, 2 men can marry. Abortion is legal. All right, cloning. All right, what they call it, splicing vegetables. All right, all that's abominable works. All that's blasphemy. All those are things that our Heavenly Father, our great King Yahweh Shai, is a so-called white man. That's those blasphemies. All right, the children of Israel are so-called white people. All right, that's blasphemy. Bring it out, brother.
Having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Those are European nations, the EU, NATO. Okay, that's where America is born, out of those countries. All right, out of that dragon.
Good.
That little horn. Bring it out, brother.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
All right, that represents she was royal. All right, she was rich. She was living on the high hill. Look at America, man. America in the 50s and 60s. All right, She was what the other nations want to be, what the other nations try to emulate. In these last days, that's leaving. All right, but that she's the land of opportunity where you go get rich. Bring it up.
And decked with gold and
America,
stones.
America make it seem like this is the place to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, hold up.
Let
us get through it, brother. Bring it out.
And decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
Come on.
Having a golden cup in her hand full of abomination.
Get Jeremiah 51:7. All right. No. Let's see who that golden cup is. You got to link these scriptures up to make it known who you're talking about. All right. A golden cup in her hand full of abominations. All right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7.
Con.
Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
All right. The Most High used this golden cup. All right. To do what? First of all, test the hearts of men, of the elect. All right. The Most High say he put us in the land of the Chaldeans for our good. When you read Jeremiah 24th chapter, he wanted to see his men endure through all of these temptations and tribulations. All right. The Most High is using this whore. He's using this whore. When you go to Revelation, the 20th chapter, he say he's letting her out for a little season so she could deceive the nations to come to the day that these missiles destroy the earth. All right, bring it out, bro.
And it reads, it says, Babylon, Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
America, bring it out.
That made all the earth drunken.
Made all of with his philosophies, with his lies, with his deceits. All right, bring it out.
The nations have drunken of her wine.
All right, these nations want to be filthy. They deal with democracy. They're giving their women all their liberty. All right, they're making same-sex marriage legal. All right, America started this thing. Now the other nations are following suit. All right, bring it out, brother.
And the reason says, therefore the nations are mad.
Come on.
Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
All right, and the other nations are going to throw that fire on them, the glittering spears on them, because they got to partake in her judgment. They seen that they were deceived by this whore. Now go back to where you at.
All right. And filthiness of her fornication.
Come on.
And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Come on.
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
All right, now that's her real transgression. That's the whore's real transgression. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Most High don't care about two Edomites banging each other. He don't care about two Moabites banging each other. All right, he care about the apple of his eye. When they what the scripture say, woe to him that wake up and gives his neighbor strong drink. All right, that's the so-called white man's transgression. All right, when you go to the Garden of Eden in Genesis the 3rd chapter, when he went and beguiled Eve to bring that philosophy to the nation of Israel. All right, sons of the power. That's why this bitch about to get burnt with fire, man. And the Most High got up in the trick bag. Bring it out, brother.
And with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua.
All right, so that lets you know some of us brothers, it's instant stone, is law. That's a law. All right. Though it tarry will surely come to pass. Some of us brothers are gonna die. Some brothers are gonna taste death. All right. You can't get around it. That's why every brother, you don't know who it is. You have to prepare yourself for the worst case scenario, man, that you can get put to death. Bring it out, brother.
And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
All right. Now I just wanted to make sure that was broke down accurately. We gotta be thorough. But you know what? Let's get to the part, because when you go down further, go to the part when they say the beast make war with the whore. You see that? Y'all be down a little bit more. That's gonna be talking about the missiles.
I mean, I got it. I understand.
I got verse 8 to say, the beast that saw us was and is not.
No, come down a little bit more. Go down some more.
The beast was.
Let's get straight to the point. You're gonna say the beast made war with the whore. He gave us his power up for an hour. Let me see.
His power for it.
Start 11.
And Revelations chapter 17, verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth, and is of the seven, and goeth into perdition.
All right, America was going out of the Roman Empire, right? When you go in Jeremiah, I think that's 51 to tell you that she's born out of Great Britain. Great Britain is the seventh. All right, she's the eighth. They're going to perdition. That's going to be destroyed. All right, that's going to get judged. Bring it out, brother.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings.
All right, these are the 10 EU common market nations. All right, there's a bunch of them now, but when it originally started, when you type in common market, it was 10 European nations. All right, that came together around 1950. I hate when that happens. Around 57, 58, something like that. Don't quote me on it. All right, bring it out, brother.
Which have received no kingdom as yet.
All right. So all these EU nations, all these nations that's in the EU, all right, you can see right now that they beef with America. All right. America put sanctions on certain countries, and the EU steady trades with them. They steady deal with the countries that America say you shouldn't deal with. All right. So you can see the friction building up with them right now. Bring it up, brother. But something's going to transpire in the near future that's going to just have them going at each other's head. Bring it out. Because America can't be trusted. She makes treaties and she breaks every treaty that she makes, no matter what country you are. Bring it out, brother.
Will receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
And receive power as kings with 1 hour with the beast. Hey, I get Revelation 8:1 real fast. All right? Now let's see what's going to happen with that 1 hour. Now this 1 hour is a literal 1 hour. This is a 60 minutes 1 hour. Remember that show 60 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bring it up.
This is Revelation chapter 8 and verse 1. And it reads, and when he had opened the seventh seal,
come on,
there was silence in heaven about the space of a half an hour.
All right. The reason there was silence, what happens at the seventh seal?
That's the nuclear missiles.
That's when the missiles get fired off. How long does it take an intercontinental to, and what does intercontinental mean? Intercontinental mean, first of all?
The definition of it.
No. We should know that. We should know that from secular meaning. Intercontinental. All right. Intercontinental means two different continents. All right. You deal two different landmasses. All right. So when you shoot a nuclear ICBM missile from one continent, from the Western Hemisphere to the Eastern Hemisphere, how long does it take?
An hour.
It takes a half an hour. All right. So it's going to take missiles from Russia to come over here. It's going to take a half an hour. All right.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you don't have time to go to no bomb shelter. You don't have time to go to the airport and get away. This bitch done. All right. And it's going. And the other countries is going to shoot over on this bitch. In an hour, this bitch is going to be. You're not even going to know that this was a country. Okay. And that's what's going to happen within that hour. That's that silence in heaven when that trumpet, that last trumpet. This bitch getting fired up on with nuclear missiles. Glittering spears was what the scriptures call it, what Nahum called it. The glittering spear. All right? Bring it out, brother.
And it says verse 2.
No, that's it on that. Now bring it out.
These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
All right, come on.
These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them.
All right, so after they destroy America and destroy the whore, Then they're gonna posse up with Russia, and they're gonna fight our great king when he hits the atmosphere. All right. They're gonna come together. All the nations of the earth gonna come together for that battle in Armageddon. They're gonna hook up with Russia and fight our great king, man. But he's not gonna be a lamb when he come back, because when you read Jeremiah, the what that is when the lion has come up from his thicket. Jeremiah, what is it, 7 or 4 or something like that? Get that Jeremiah
47.
4 and 7 or 6 and 4. Let me see.
Hold up. 4 and 7.
Huh? 4 and 7. Bring it up.
It's 4 and 7. I got it.
Verse 7.
Come on.
The lion is come up from his thicket.
All right, he ain't gonna come in the spirit of a lamb. He came in the spirit of a lamb. The scripture just calling him because he's the lamb of Yahweh Shema Shai. But the spirit he's gonna come back in when he enters this atmosphere, he's gonna be in the spirit of a lion, man. The lion devours. Okay? He's not gonna come taking the low. He's not gonna be telling us agree with your adversary quickly. That's not the song he's gonna be singing when he hits the atmosphere this time. Okay? This is what he's going to do. Bring it out, brother.
And the destroyer of the Gentiles.
He's coming to destroy the heathen, man. He's coming to take the rulership. When you read Revelation, the 19th chapter, it say on his head he had many crowns. He's coming to take the dominion of the planet Earth, man. Is Moab just going to give up their power? Is Russia, Gog, and Magog going to give up their power? No, he's going to have to take it. Daniel 7 chapter say the saints shall take the kingdom and possess it forever and ever and ever. He's going to do that through war, man. Through shedding blood. That's why Isaiah the 63rd chapter say his garments were stained with blood, man. All right? So that's what's going to happen when they make war with the Lamb. Go back to Revelation 17.
I had a precept, huh?
All right, hold fast with it, brother.
And the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings.
All right, so this is telling you the future, how it's going to happen, man. All right, the EU, NATO, they're going to turn on America. All right, they're going to destroy America, along with Russia, according to Ezekiel the 38th chapter. And then after America destroyed, the EU, Russia, and all the countries around the earth, they're going to come together and they're going to gang up, the 2nd Ezra the 13th chapter, and they're going to fight our great king and Michael and the heavenly host. All right. And those that come back with us, the brothers that perish, because they're going to come back too. All right. And in the twinkling of an eye, brothers going to get spiritual powers, and then we're going to get busy. Okay. We know the future, man. That's a power to know the future. Great power. Get Jude 1 and 5. All right. Get Jude 1 and 5. Bring out your precept, brother.
Okay.
You open that on.
This is Isaiah chapter. Just speaking on what you had just said, this is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 13. And Yahweh shall go forth like a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, war. He shall prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still. I have refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
Break it down, huh?
Okay. I was going back to the Akim when he was speaking how Yahweh Shai. He's not going to come as a humble lamb anymore. Like a travailing woman, you know, like a woman having birth pains and she's giving birth and she's, she's screaming and crying out loud and whatnot. Hey, look, that's how you can liken that to Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai is going to come through like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And he met you as a lamb, humble as fuck. But it's no more the Lord being humble, man. The Lord is coming to, like, you know what I'm saying, take the dominion over the earth, man, by force. You know what I mean? You got it out.
Jude, right? Jude towards the end of the Bible, right?
Hey, stuck together like a mother. Mm-hmm. Right there.
Bring it up. Start at verse 5.
This is Jude chapter 1 and verse 5. I would therefore put in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord Yahweh have saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroying them that believe not.
All right. So the Most High is going to destroy the unbelievers, and he's going to deliver his servants, the prophets, and their families out of this modern day Egypt. All right. Bring it out, brother.
And it reads, it says, verse 6, and the angels were kept not their first estate, but left their own habitations. He have reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
All right. The angels that kept not their first estate is those people that went off during the time of the garden in the Garden of Eden, man. And that's the nation of Israel. When we called the sons of God, man. We wanted to be like the heathen round about us. We wanted to make covenants with the heathen, man, instead of standing our first estate, which is to rule the planet Earth, literally, man, to rule all of the nations. What this devil wants to do. The devil wanted our estate, and we wanted to do what he was doing. Here's an abominable piece of shit, all right, with no dominion, but we had the dominion, and we wanted to do what he wanted to do. We left our estate to come wallow in the mud with his ass. Never again. The elect men is learning their lesson here in Babylon, man, because this is the lowest hell, man. This is the lowest fucking hell, man. Bring it out, brother.
Verse 7, it says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
All right, and that's what's going to happen here in America to 2/3 of our people, man. The Most High used that as an example to what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. How the Most High just destroyed that motherfucker, just annihilated that motherfucker, man, off the face of the earth, man. All right, you have to learn from that, so you don't partake in this modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, according to Revelation 11th chapter, man. You're gonna be smoking ashes, just like Lot's wife. You're gonna be smoke and fucking ashes and salt. You got a little bit more on that?
Verse 7, no, verse 8, it says, likewise also these 50 dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignity.
Of dignitaries. And when you speak ill of the elders of great millstone, the men of great and the elders of great millstone and their fruit, these are dignitaries, man. All right. So you bring in judgment upon yourself. All right. The missiles. If the famine and the pestilence don't get you, the missile's gonna get you. Because the Most High the Most High says a righteous thing for him to recompense tribulation of them that trouble his dignitaries. When a man come in proclaiming the truth, the Yahweh Shem Shai, they are dignitaries. You brothers are dignitaries, man. When you add this truth, you screaming it from the mountaintop, man. Bring it out, brother.
That was it on there.
All right, get 2 Peter 3 and 10. Get 2 Peter 3 and 10, and then you get I'm tripping, all right? You get 2 Peter 3 and 10, and then you got it, brother. Bring out 2 Peter 3 and 10 first.
Hey, no, let the spirit roll out.
All right, get it, bro. All right.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
All right, man, it's gonna creep up on the 2/3. How is it gonna creep on the man of the Lord when he's on his watchtower? All right, when he's in the spirit. What did Paul say? Watch and pray. I mean, our great king said it, watch and pray. Because Satan comes as a ravenous wolf seeking who he can devour, man. Watch and pray. Stay circumspect. Stay keen in the spirit. It's not going to come upon the men of the Lord like a thief in the night, man. if you're in the spirit, when you read up what he told Habakkuk, stay up on your watchtower, man. What he told Ezekiel, if you don't watch and give the people the warning, they blood gonna be on your motherfucking hands. So that means you gotta be in the spirit, locked in, with your head on the swivel. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, keep your head on the swivel.
Stay locked in, man. Bring it out, brother.
Con. And it reads, it says, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And
all right, what's that great noise? That's some 200,000, 200 million missiles we talking about. You know how loud that's gonna be? You know how loud that's gonna be? Get Isaiah 24. I think I'm almost positive it's 24 when the earth should rock to and fro like a drunkard. All right. What in the fucking earth can make the earth rocking to and forth like a drunkard, man? It has to be a nuclear power, man. All right. Now this devil know how to fuck with the blue blinding plates with his heart thing, but it ain't gonna be nothing like that nuclear power. All the missiles hitting this bitch. Bring it up.
You got some more?
Yeah.
It says, elements shall melt with fervent heat.
All right, you're gonna see all of this melting with fervent heat. A nuclear missile gets up to 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, man. That's why when you read Zechariah the 14th chapter, it say men's bones and eyes are gonna liquefy while you're standing on your feet. That's the only thing on this planet could do that. Because let's say you throw somebody in a disco inferno, you got a blaze burning. All right. Yes, they're going to burn. Yes, they're going to become ashes. But is it going to happen instantly? It's going to take time for that body, that corpse, to burn and burn and burn, and liquid and all the liquids and guts and shit get burnt to where it get burnt to a crisp. But this heat we talking about, at an instant, you're going to just get liquefied. You're just going to get liquefied while you're on your feet. All right, that's hotter than a disco inferno, a fire that you can make. You see what I'm saying? This is something that's gonna liquefy you while you on your feet, man. 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you want to know something else? Yahweh Shema Shai's power is more powerful than that nuclear missile, because when you read 2nd Ezra the 13th chapter, it say that everybody, when the laser beam hit them, everybody turned into smoke and ashes. Like on War of the World. You see what I'm saying? So his power is stronger than the fucking nuclear missile. Bring it out, brother.
And it says, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
All right. So when in this end time, they say the earth and all its works shall be burnt up. All right. Not only will America be destroyed, but all right, once you what's that saying in the world? You cut off the head, the body gonna fall. America is the one that has the covering cast on the planet Earth. America the one is pushing democracy around the earth. America the one is pushing that chip across the planet that's gonna start this new banking system. All right. America is the one through democracy has got all these brown countries and other countries getting gay marriages, getting the McDonald's. All right. Modernizing their countries. Okay. All right. So once America is destroyed, and they say in her works, the way you do business and commerce, the way you go to deal with the doctor, the way you go to the market to feed your family, everything you know about this place is going to be a new system put in place. It's going to be a new system put in place. Like when they say, I saw a new Jerusalem come out of heaven in Revelation, the 21st chapter. All right. When this devil is destroyed, there's going to be a new rulership, according to Isaiah, the 9th chapter, the 6th verse. Our great king going to come with a new government system on his shoulders, man, and implement a new way of living, a new way of thinking. When you have a wayward child, you're not going to take them to a fucking shrink. But guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, you're not going to have a wayward child, because the law is going to be put in his inward parts, man. So these missiles, you got to pray for the missiles to come. You got to pray for the destruction to come, man. You got to pray to see all of this horrific death, man. We want to see these people getting liquefied and burnt with fervent heat. You found it?
I got it.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna start at 17. Though. It's in verse 20, but I'm gonna start at 17. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 17. Fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth.
All right. And that the fear in the pit equals death and slavery. All right. We're in the pit right now. All right. When you're in a position of servitude, when you're at the bottom, that's the pit. Okay. Bring it out. And death represents death. Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
There ain't no way you can run, man. The Most High let them 4 winds back and let all these angels, them 7 trumpets go. Ain't nothing you can do. What the nigga that just died, the nigga Fifth Ward Weaver had a song, you can run, but you can't hide. You're coming to the second line. You can run, but you can't hide. Hey, that's how it's gonna be, man. That's how it's gonna be, man. You're not gonna be able to cheat death. There's gonna be some final destination shit across the whole planet Earth, man. Bring it out, bro.
And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
All right, is the Most High got your day of death? You can't get around it, man. You can't get around it. So that's why we prisoners of hope, man. If we do die, we want it to be honorable. We want to die like Stephen and those 7 brothers in the book of Maccabees and Judas. You know, you want to have an honorable death like our great King Yahushua. But he said, "Oh, death will your sting." He swallowed up death. You see what I'm saying? But he went out like a soldier, man. He kept his integrity. He kept his integrity. Bring it out, brother.
For the windows from on high are open.
Come on.
And the foundations of the earth do shake.
All right. When these missiles hit and those foundations of the earth do shake, then you're gonna have new reservoirs. You're gonna have new islands getting built, new places of the earth, new places in the earth being that's gonna come out.
You talking about new land masses?
New land masses. Yeah, thank you, brother. The water. All right. The Most High is doing it. Hey, everything. What is called El Nino.
Putting everything back to its natural state.
It's gonna. The ecosystems. Everything is gonna change when these missiles hit, man. All right, bring it out, brother.
The earth is utterly broken down.
Come on.
The earth is clean.
Come on.
Dissolved.
Come on. The Most High using this fire as a cleansing agent, man. To cleanse all this abominable filth, this mess this devil done made. Bring it out, brother.
The earth is moved exceedingly.
Come on.
The earth reel to and fro like a drunkard.
The only thing can do that is those nuclear missiles just hit. Boom! Then that mushroom cloud come. And when that mushroom cloud come, then that shock wave go out. You know what I'm saying? When that shock wave come out, it even before the fire hit your ass, the shock wave is gonna burn you up. The heat from the shock wave is gonna knock your feet, your flesh off your bones.
Yeah.
By the time the fire get to you, you dead.
The shockwave, that's gonna be the radiation.
And it's gonna be intense heat. It's gonna be intense heat that's gonna kill you before the fire even make it to you. When you look at the movies, that shockwave come first, right? Everything in that shockwave's path dead. Then comes the fire behind the shockwave, and it's just liquefying and cleansing everything. Beautiful times, man. And Lord willing, we're gonna be in that permanent, looking at the destruction from Sirius, man. But that's it on there. You got it, brother.
I got a precept.
You bring out your precept and Tazadak, you break it down.
Right with the brother saying, Lord willing, we are numbered among the elect men. And he said, we get beaten upon in chariots. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 8. Salakia. Verse 9, it says, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust to the day of judgment to be punished. All right.
Because the Lord knows how to deliver the godly from temptation, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, and just hey, look. In the situation like that, hey man, And when them times of the missiles coming, the Lord gonna deliver the men of the Lord in them chariots. But look, on another level, hey, say you being tempted by something, you know what I mean? Hey, look, to deliver you out of that shit, like just me just speaking upon myself. Today, I had to call and ask the brother about a situation that I didn't have the knowledge on. So I called the brother because I was tempted by something. You know what I'm saying? And I called the brother on to get knowledge on it. And look, hey, the Lord delivered me out of temptation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Lord do things, bro. Read that scripture again, out.
Con, this is 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Con. So the Lord know, hey, the Lord gonna reserve the unjust to the day of punishment, bro. And what, man? Hey, because you'll sit up here thinking that, hey, you follow the laws, you call yourself following the laws, or you're not talking bad about, you know what I mean, the men of the Lord, but yet you're not doing anything. Hey, man, you are unjust in the Lord's eyesight, bro. Because if you're not, according to the book of what the scripture, what that is, Luke chapter 11, verse 23. Hey, if you're not with me, you're against me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not doing anything. So the Lord, hey, you're going to be reserved for that day of judgment, man, to be put to death, man, in the righteous way of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll get Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16.
Isaiah chapter 24, verse 16.
54. 54. Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 15. Behold, they shall surely
16.
gather 16.
So, yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
God, hey, look, hey, the Lord gave the intel to this devil, man, to create the atomic bomb, man, which dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. You know what I'm saying? And he also it gave him the intel to create these ICBM missiles, man. You know, which is the Lord's weapon of indignation. You know what I'm saying?
Don't check it.
No, I was checking the battery. 12%.
All right, y'all should bring out the name of that Smith, man, who the Most High gave that knowledge to. Robert Oppenheimer.
Created the Smith.
That's who split the atom.
Yeah, split the atom and created that the missiles. Robert Oppenheimer.
That's the Smith.
Yeah, he created that. Come on. And look, and that's what it is. That's what you got these missiles for here today, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord used this devil to create this for himself, man. You know what I'm saying? To use it to destroy himself. You know? You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother, get us 2 Ezra chapter 16. Yeah.
You want to finish this out?
You heard me out?
Khan, he getting it, brother. You want me to finish
it?
It
was more on that?
Yeah.
It was more on it?
Yeah, it got a little more on it. And it reads, and he says, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
God, hey, bringing forth the instrument for his work. And what's the Lord's work? The Lord's work is to destroy America off the face of the earth, man. The sinful kingdom off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the weapon is created for, bro. You know what I'm saying? God. You know, these missiles were not created just to glance at and to look at and to be like, oh, we have the technology of nuclear destruction. You know, it was reserved, man. It was created to what? To destroy this bitch, man. To purify this motherfucker for what? The nation of Israel to rule. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, the way how this devil got shit set up, man. Hey, we can't rule this motherfucker with his cancer still up in the earth, man. The Lord got to purify this motherfucker with what these missiles.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc, with that second Ezra, Doc.
Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with
And we
sackcloth.
know that we know, and we know that America is spiritually known as Egypt and Babylon. You know, we know that. Keep going, Doc.
Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is
Come on,
sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
come on.
A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent
And the
unto
Lord
you.
talking about the missiles. The Lord talking about the missiles, bro. You know what I'm saying? And further down in the verse, is going to explain. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is talking. Hey, it's a sword is sent upon you. Who shall return it back? A fire is sent among you. Who may quench it, bro? And look, who gonna quench that fire, man? And when the Lord shoot the missiles off over here, man, who's gonna stop that? You know? Go ahead,
Right.
huh?
Plagues are sent up unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
Okay, the plagues of the Lord, bro. It's the plagues of the Lord, man. Like all types of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, famine, pestilence. Goddamn, you ain't gonna be nothing to see a woman getting raped to death. You know what I'm saying? Or kids being just put to death, young boys being raped to death. Hey man, these plagues are gonna come upon the shores of America, man. Okay, and who may drive them away? Nobody, man, because this is the righteous judgment, man, from the Lord, man. That this whore, you know what I'm saying, according to the book of Revelation, chapter 17, deserves, man. You know, go ahead,
May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire
Hell,
with stubble when it has begun to burn?
God, hell nah. You know what I'm saying? When the missiles are shot, the missiles are shot. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord not gonna have the Lord is not gonna have a change of heart. Like nah, nah, you know, I have a change of heart, and I don't think I'm gonna destroy everybody. I think I'm not gonna destroy. You know what I'm saying? The third of mankind. No, man. When the missiles are shot, they are shot, man. Okay. Hey, look, just jump to the point. It's like an arrow which is shot from a mighty archer, return it back.
That's it. That's it right there.
Go to verse 16.
Go to verse. All right. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returning not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Woe was me,
Okay,
woe
man.
was me.
That's what I was just saying. Like I was saying, that's the missiles that's gonna be shot, man. And the word missile wasn't in the prophet, wasn't in the vocabulary, so he described it the best way he could, man. You know what I'm saying? Arrows. You know what I'm saying? When you see arrows, it's talking about the missiles, man. It says like an arrow shot, and then you know what I'm saying. I don't see an arrow being shot from one end of the country to the other. You know what I'm saying? So when they talk about the back in Isaiah chapter 13, when it speaks about it coming from one end of the country, I don't see no arrow being shot from one end of the country to the other. That's why they call it the intercontinental ballistic missile, because it's going to come from one continent to the other. You know what I'm saying? So when Ezra spoke of arrows, he was talking. He was writing it as well as the way he seen it. So he described it as an arrow, and that's what he was talking about, the missiles, man. You know. And it's and go read verse 17 out.
Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
Read verse 17 out.
Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine.
Now think about that. So and it say, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? Okay.
6%.
And that's Ezra's asking who, and this is written way before our time. This was written way before our time. So why do you think Ezra's asking who's gonna deliver me? Because Ezra's understood reincarnation, that he was going to be here. You know?
Right.
You know, that's touching on reincarnation right there. He said, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? So Ezra understood reincarnation and knew that he was going to be here. And this was written way before our time here today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kanai, hey, grab Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. Right? That was it on that, Benaiah.
Say it again, brother.
What was that you want us to grab?
That was it on that scripture. That was Zechariah 14 and 12.
I'm gonna end it off on that one. We got 5% left, brother. You said 14 and 12.
Yeah, Zechariah 14 and 12.
Yeah, that's the time.
Yeah, that was it. That's the last scripture.
Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Verse 13, and it shall.
And what's going to do that, man? Listen, bro. That's it. That's it. Man, what's going to do that, man? Those missiles are going to do that. Okay. The heat from those missiles, man. Okay, is going to melt you where you stand, bro. If you watch that movie, Terminator 2, and Sarah Connor was on that fence and how she was melted away.
It says
that was that was a depiction of what's going to happen with that shit. You know? So any other precept?
No, that was it on that. Yeah, that was it on that, brother.
All right, so with that, I hope this was edifying. All right, I'm gonna see with that, I hope this was edifying to the hopefully let. May it water the seed or plant the seed wherever it may be. Let me give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh. Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and blessing to the Akim that's pushing this truth out. folk of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom. He must have had this book for some years, huh?